Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Livewire number 14 of Wrestling News and Brews. I'm Moose Juice. Next to me is my boy J. Escomain, and down below is the one and only the Mouse, the DJ Webster. Fellas, how we feeling tonight on this beautiful Monday night?
Think you know what time it is? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
With the IC
With the
title,
icy
bro.
title. Yes, sir. Yeet.
Yeet.
I just gotta say one thing. I gotta say
Yeet.
one thing. It's the first thing. The second thing, I've been saying it. Me, we, us.
Let's talk about it.
It was a long time coming. Shout out to you, Jay. You deserved it. First and foremost, it's about fucking time.
Let's talk
About
about it.
time.
I want to say how organic it came out, man. No pushing it. No, hey, this guy's over. Let's just hand him the title. No, he fucking worked for it. He lost several times, had the opportunity, but shit always happened, either do interference or just couldn't get it done. But just to see him do it all himself, I was glad that Jimmy wasn't there. I'm glad that he just did it himself, man. It was awesome. Getting some rock vibes right there. We're getting another rock. I don't know, bro. It's really entertaining. He got the whole crowd, bro. Best face right now, besides Cody.
Yep.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Bacardi, brother.
Bacardi.
Let's fucking talk about it, all right?
Oh, the
It's been a
fucking Monday
decade.
Night Raw, brother.
It's been a decade or a little bit more over than a decade since Jey Uso debuted. Alongside him, Jimmy, Tamina, when they attacked the Heart Foundation.
Yes, sir.
Correct.
And this is his first, you know what I mean? Like they came a long way from that shitty theme song they had when they debuted to the typical PG face paint, which was cool and all, but mainly for the kids, to the Uso Penitentiary, to
Yes, sir.
to the Bloodline, and then finally, getting the split, running the singles runs. And this has been a while since his single run started.
You know
It's
what's
about-
so crazy
it's about
Oos,
time.
is that when they first started, that's the way they should have been the whole time. They even had a rap song to go with it. It was like a rap beat, and they
Yeah.
were acting like themselves, like they would be like yelling and fucking like talking like the way they're talking now. You know what I mean? And then they fucking put them in this gimmick where it is what it is. I wasn't a big fan. But it's just crazy that all these years later, look how like one of the most popular tag teams in WWE, bro.
Dude, honestly, possibly even the world. I mean, when you think of tag team wrestling, you think of a lot of notable tag teams. I'm talking about like modern day.
Mm-hmm.
You think of guys like this is after Attitude Era. You think of
3D.
you think of 3D, you think of the Dudleys, you think of the Hardy Boys, you think of Edge and Christian.
Yeah.
You think of the Road Warriors, and then in the modern era, like nowadays, kids who are
The New
growing
Day.
up, you think of the New Day, right? And then
Mhm.
in the category between like 2010 and 2020, when those kids, when they were watching wrestling, or when they were starting to watch wrestling, they think of tag teams like the New Day, they think of tag teams, stables like the Shield, and obviously the Usos. You know what I mean? The Usos are I think they have the most tag team championships
Yeah.
in WWE history. But fuck, this is a singles run, Us.
Yeah, and also I was gonna say I was just talking to my bro, and I was just telling him like years ago when the Bucks didn't want to join WWE, that was one of their things. Like, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna wrestle? Are we gonna main event a WrestleMania together? Or are we gonna win a championship piece? Because they're worried about their future, that they would just be that one tag team, and they won't make them. You know what I mean? They'll just keep them together as a tag team and nothing more, nothing less. And
Right.
it's just crazy that the Usos got that treatment. They main evented as a tag team, the first tag team to main event at WrestleMania. They done that check. And then to Jay today winning the Intercontinental title, check. So it's like they got that Young Bucks treatment, like what the Young Bucks wanted in WWE, the Usos already did officially tonight.
And go ahead, Webb.
Only thing I want to say about this is good to see the WWE to be the front runner in this. And I'm gonna delve a little bit more. In most sports, you see twins, right?
Right.
Twins, they usually try to keep them together or keep them with some type of gimmick. So for them to separate them was very forward thinking, and for to give one a title and potentially that gives the same thing for Jimmy. It's a lot more coming, and this is the first for me of its kind. Like again, I've seen twins in basketball, I've seen twins in football and whatnot.
Right.
This is like for one to be a single champion like this for something like this. I'm glad to see. Of course, you got the Charlo twins, but still, for WWE as well, this is a great push, and I want to
Huge
see more of this.
accomplishment, man. Huge.
Yeah.
I mean, Sheamus is still trying to get that Intercontinental title, so it's awesome that Jay got that one.
Yeah, man.
And no, I feel, bro, World Heavyweight Championship material for sure. Especially that match with Damian Priest.
Yeah,
you could just see that that guy he's going to be a main eventer for sure. Well, main event Jay, it just says in his name.
Jay Uso.
Absolutely. I mean, you got so many directions that you can go with this this singles run. I think it all depends on how WWE is going to play to this now. Like, you got the title on him. Like, what are you going to do? What's next? Does Braun Breaker get a rematch? Does he defend his IC title against someone from the new bloodline? There's so many directions this can go, but like, it's all in WWE's court. You know what I mean? At least now we know one thing for sure: Rikishi can stop crashing out on Twitter.
Oh, I was about to tell you that, bro. That's so funny. I was just talking to one of the clerks at the store, and they had said now fucking Rikishi can stop fucking bitching.
No, seriously, bro, because Rikishi fucking he switched up sides. I don't know if you guys seen his latest tweet. He tweeted Rhea Ripley. He said at Rhea Ripley, like, "Hey mommy, we can now celebrate together. Congratulations, Jay." I'm like, yo, like, you just crashed out like the last 5 days on Twitter.
I think you were just talking about it, Oos, the other night that we were live. He had said something that he was drunk or some shit that I don't know if you remember. Yeah, we're all buzzed, but something that I think he was drunk and maybe talking shit. I don't fucking know, but
he's probably talking like the most shit. He said, "You know what? This is what I feel like today. I feel like saying blah 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 blah." I'm like, bro, there's no. He's saying stuff like, "Pray for my son." I'm like, what's wrong with your son? Your son got cleared. Like, what's going on, bro?
He's wild and having people going crazy. Like, what's wrong with Jimmy? I was googling, like, what happened to Jimmy? Like, what? And then I don't know. No,
he sat there. He's like, I just want to watch the world burn. That's exactly what happened. You know what I mean?
This is crazy. Like, does this man not know this is a storyline with Jimmy out and shit? I don't know.
Or maybe this is his way of inserting himself into the storyline.
Okay.
Maybe
this might be his way. I mean, it's a stretch, but we'll see.
It's a smart way to do it. I mean, because not saying like we're not interested in seeing Rikishi in there, but like, I mean, you got Roman Reigns, and then you got The Rock, who's obviously the other party in this new bloodline. So where does Rikishi fit in that? I don't know. But with this being the concerned dad or whatever, it could work. But like, that's like you said, it's, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot that's got to happen in this.
If that were to happen, I could see that being pulled off by him working with Jimmy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That would, like, the both crybabies and shit. You know what I mean? That would work. I could see that.
Or he can revitalize and say, "I did it for The Rock."
Yeah, I did it. I did it for Jimmy.
Yeah, I did it for
no,
Jimmy.
but I did it for The Rock would be crazy, and thus revealing the actual tribal chief is the fucking Rock.
Yeah, bro.
It's a lot. It's a lot of layers to go with this family. Like you still have Zilla. You still have the other brother. You have the females. Cheers, brother. Yes. Cheers. You have the females of the family. So it's like, we got about 2 to 3 years more of content with this, so see where it goes.
Speaking of Zilla, I mean, I don't know if you guys have been watching the latest news feed. So people got kind of excited because GCW, which is probably, if not one of the biggest indie promotion in North America right now, Zilla's one of the poster boys. You know what I mean? Traveling around for him and whatnot. And they said they've parted ways with him on Friday, which speculated a lot of people thinking like, oh, you know, he's showing up on WWE anytime soon. I'm not saying I know this to be factual, but I'm gonna guess that it's probably not the case. I don't think WWE is gonna sign him anytime soon. They will sign him, but like I don't think they'll sign him soon. He's still posting, you know, that ads for House of Glory and other indie promotions, which tells me that he's still on the market. I think it's just he has a bad relationship with GCW. He ended up no showing, or he didn't. He did you know, the Hulk Hogan doesn't work for me, brother. I don't know what.
Yeah, happened. Whatever happened with him, man. I could have had already seen it from a mile away, man. This guy looks like a hothead, and I don't think he's as professional as the others. You know what I mean? He's
green. You know,
you know what I mean. He's still a kid, basically.
I'm still a fan of his. I mean, he's definitely
no doubt about that. You know,
it's just, you know, like he's had the same issue with remember when Ring of Honor or Reality of Wrestling, when he first had that initial run with them, and Booker T had posted that there was irreconcilable things that happened. So a lot of news outlets are saying that there is speculation that he's just hard to work with. I mean, that's what people are thinking. I hope that's not the case, but fuck. I mean, going back on what Webb said, there's a lot of layers to this bloodline story. Who's like, there's a lot of layers into this and a lot of ways they can continue the story. The females, you know, we've still got the Tonga twins. The WWE just signed another Samoan female. I don't think she is family, but you know, I mean, WWE and Polynesians, they're gonna utilize them into this bloodline story. So
let's go. The more the merrier. It's working.
The more the more. Somebody said this was the Samoan wrestling entertainment.
Well, now that everyone's grown, bro, shit, you know.
Not like it's wrong. You're right. I mean, I love Monday Night Raw and watching the stories on Monday Night Raw, but SmackDown is my new A show, dude. Like, it seems like every week we're tuning into wrestling mainly for SmackDown. I mean,
yeah, man, and I feel it's more fresh for some reason. I don't know why, but it just feels like we get a little bit of more variety. I guess because it's a 2-hour show, you get to put more stuff. I mean, you gotta put the good stuff in there. You know what I mean? You can't just put whatever, like Raw.
Yeah.
But that's the new flagship show for cable TV.
It's
SmackDown on USA.
No, it's SmackDown. Until WWE makes the move for Raw to go and get that edgier content on Netflix, SmackDown is where it's at.
Can't wait. Like, and I just want to piggyback off what Jay just said. Jay Esco just said, like, we're in a space where we're letting people be themselves, you know. This stuff be organic. Like a lot of these personas now, you're starting to see these people be organic, like the Usos. The Uso Penitentiary,
yes,
it was believable. Like a lot of these things are starting to be believable, and I like the creative direction, because back in the Vince era, a lot of this stuff wouldn't happen. I mean,
hey, you're right about that, because I was just thinking about it when, like, yeah, go ahead.
It wouldn't have happened back then. Like, it wouldn't have happened. So
I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was on NXT or Raw or I don't know what show, bro. But somebody was talking the way they normally would talk. You could tell, and they even fucking kind of like fucked up a little bit. But it's just like, okay, now, yeah, everybody has fucking freedom to say whatever they want. I forgot who it was, man. But I see it now. Like, if Vince would have seen that shit, he would have fucking been yelling the whole fucking night, bro.
Could have been, yeah.
I like the freedom, bro.
Yeah, like for instance, like I've been watching other things. You know, I've been really getting invested in Jacob Fott too. When he talks, that man got that Bay Area.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's a great example.
Yeah, I would dog walk.
When he start talking, I'm like, oh wow,
example.
Yeah.
Who's this? I like him even more now. Like it resonates with me. I actually feel him. So once the Samoan werewolf thing passes and they put like the realness with him, when he starts going back
there
Roman,
you go.
Oh, this is gonna be spicy, and I'm ready for it.
That's what I believe. I believe that a lot of people don't know these guys like on the mic. Like Tama Tonga just spoke for the first time on SmackDown.
Yeah.
Like, and people are bashing. They're like, yeah, maybe you should not talk. I'm like, yo, if you guys really would dig into this guy and look at his previous promos, like you'd know he's limited right now, but you give him that Netflix no restrictions promos, this guy's gonna fucking kill people on the mic. Tamatonga was the guy that fucking I don't know if you guys, one of my favorite moments in wrestling, like outside of WWE, was when Kenny Omega faced Tamatonga in the G1 climax. This guy Tamatonga cut a promo on Kenny Omega in the middle of the fucking match. And you know, basically this was during the whole elite thing started in Bullet Club, and he said, like, what the fuck is the elite? Like, if you're Bullet Club, you know what I mean? If you're one of us, then be one of us. You guys got to look that shit up and watch it.
Nice.
This guy Tamatonga is a fucking menace on the mic.
Yeah, he's crazy on the mic, and also that match was really good, bro.
It was.
But yeah, man, he is really good on the mic. A lot of people don't know that.
They don't, dude. Jacob Fatu, I don't know if you guys seen the one, he had the promo on Josh Alexander. He's like, he told him, like, they say Godzilla versus King Kong. He said, you can't be Godzilla or King Kong because I'm both.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Oh yeah.
You know,
he got that dog in him.
That's fire. And again, I think for the Netflix era, I think Jacob Fatu, he's going to Raw. Netflix. He's
going to Raw. Definitely going to Raw.
Can't wait for it.
I think they said the bloodline, the new bloodline or the OG bloodline were going to be traded to Raw during the Netflix era because they wanted, that was part of the deal was, okay, you want this contract, we want Roman and the Goons on Monday Night Raw.
That'd be wild, bro. And you know what? Roman, you need on Raw. You know what I mean? As well as Cody. So they need to get back on Raw. You know what I mean?
My gut tells me they keep Cody on cable TV though, because his popularity needs to be even more expanded. Not
kind of like a John Cena, right?
Yeah, keep him
clean. They need to keep him clean.
Yeah. Keep him clean. But you put Roman on Monday Night Raw and say, you know, that I'm the real fucking tribal fucking chief. You know what I mean?
Like, some shit like that.
You know what I mean?
Or his favorite one. I don't give a fuck about these people. I'm waiting for that one.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck about these people.
Didn't he drop like that? He dropped the N-word on TV. He was like, "You been living in a
but he was like, he kind of hummed it a little bit. Yeah, that shit was funny, bro.
Roman.
I wasn't even mad. To be honest, I was cool with it. I was like, "Oh, all right, cool. I'm cool."
I mean, Roman grew up around that. Roman grew up in fucking Escambia, Florida. You know what I mean?
You know, listen, he sound cooler than Dawkins saying it to me.
If there's anyone, he went to college in Georgia. You know, he is from the South. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure they probably loosely say that shit backstage. You know what I mean?
They do. I know Jacob said it for sure.
Oh, definitely. He's from the Bay.
Yeah, he's from the Bay. So, like
G-Eazy
say it. G-Eazy say it.
He's from NorCal.
Oh, he's from North. Oh, my bad.
He's from NorCal, man. He's from Sacktown. He's from Sacramento. You know what I mean?
Oh, heard. Oh, all
but
right.
Still, no, he's around the Bay. You know what I mean? Hella, they.
Listen, you are in your environment sometimes, so it's like you can't even really get mad about it. If he grew up around that, why even get mad about it?
True that, man.
He grew up around it.
John Cena grew up in Boston or like in West Newbury, Mass. And the way I don't know, something tells me he said it when growing up too. You know what I mean?
Vince McMahon said it on fucking live pay-per-view.
No.
That's too wild. Add to John Cena. What the hell?
He said, keep it up.
I was like, yeah, Vince, what you about to say? What you thought you about to say?
And then shortly after, we got Do-Rag Vince. So
Do-Rag Vince was
What's up, Holmes?
What's up, homie? What up, G? I'm like,
yeah, what up, G? What are you gonna say like that, G?
Hey, this right here, fellas, this is for damn.
Oh shit!
Now singing Don Julio.
I know you want to Don all night. Yo, cheers. Jey Uso, the first Samoan singles champion since Roman dropped that title at Mania 40.
Let's go.
Hey, cheers, fellas.
Don
with the Bullet Club team in the background. Oh, fuck the Bengals.
Oh wow. Oh Lord. Fuck the Cowboys. Oh, I said it. Oops, my bad. I said it out loud.
Let's go. Hell yeah, bro.
Don Julio.
I felt that one.
Oh my god, I look like it hurt. Oh nah. Oh nah, we need that as a thumbnail. We need that as a thumbnail. That face is the thumbnail.
Wow.
Oh
I'm
boy.
about to crash the fuck.
Yeah, let's get it. Fuck it.
Nah. Oh. Hey, something I wanted to talk about in the news that's been going around was fuck. Oh my god. Oh.
Good.
I'm good. Something that's been being talked about in the news. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. People have been coming out on blogs and vlogs saying that AEW's relationship with TNA was way more beneficial for TNA than WWE's is. TNA just had their 4th consecutive sellout on premium live events. I just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on that. Obviously, we've all seen the influence that TNA and WWE have been having. What are you guys' thoughts on the relationship so far?
Jay, you want to take that, my brother?
I would say, yeah. I mean, I get it, but and that's that they're not even fucking working with the WWE talent. Like, literally, they're working with NXT talent, and it's still getting sold out. That's what's crazy about that. Imagine they fully worked with WWE. How crazy would that be? Like real Raw superstars, real SmackDown superstars. I mean, I don't think they're on that level, but maybe there's a couple of guys in there like Moose. Who else we got? Oh, obviously the Hardys.
Yeah.
Joe Hendry. Maybe a couple others, but NXT is a perfect working relationship. And yeah, just because of that little NXT, yeah, you're right, Oos. It's blowing up right now, and I'm happy for TNA. You know, they're the OGs before AEW came around and all that shit. What about you, Webb?
I think it's been great. Like I said, it's great for wrestling, like this cross collaboration. But I also feel that they're holding back a little bit to one for possibly Survivor Series. You might see something big.
You never know, man.
And to the most obvious one to me, the Royal Rumble. I think we're gonna really see the fruits of that labor from the Royal Rumble. I think so.
Yep, I think so too, man.
I think we get some surprises too, some big surprises.
Yeah, I'm hoping, man.
You know, they said that this Royal Rumble is the most unpredictable Royal Rumble. Nobody knows what's gonna happen because Cody already won it back to back, and he's the world heavyweight. He's the WWE champion right now. There's no clear front runner of someone who should win this Rumble, bro. There's no one. Like, it's literally anybody's ball game. I think if anyone deserves to win it, hear me out now. Hear me out. I think one of your top candidates should be Braun Breaker.
Wow, that's big.
Okay.
Either Braun Breaker or the one that we said maybe a few months ago, and I think it actually could be the one that happens, is Randy.
That would be nuts, man.
Randy wins the Rumble and he chooses Cody.
I mean, that would work. Gosh, I wouldn't be mad at that at all. But I just know in this year or next year for sure, I know Roman's gonna win it again, man. There's no bigger name.
None. Webb, you want to?
I'm gonna go because I'm looking at just bear with me because I'm looking at the SmackDown roster in its entirety, and if I'm a betting man, I'm going because Raw won last year, the last 2 years, I'm going SmackDown, and being as Randy is a SmackDown superstar, I'm going Randy and Kevin Owens.
Oh,
it's not bad.
You know what? They need to give Kevin a reason to resign. Let's not forget the ending. Kevin's contract expires 2025 next year. Their AEW has reportedly said that they've always been a Kevin Steen fan, and they want to sign Kevin Steen. But WWE knows how much of a valuable commodity that Kevin Owens is, and I don't know. I don't necessarily see Kevin Owens leaving WWE, but like they always say, man, never say never, bro.
Yeah, well, Cornette was just talking about it and saying that the Bucks are his best friends and he wants to go over there and all that stuff. And I'm like, at this point, if he wants to go, let him go, bro. I don't know why it's such a big thing to keep him. I mean, yeah, I get it, but at the same time, if he's really not moving any merchandise, or if he's just gonna keep doing the same thing. Not a main eventer, not a mid carder. He's in between. So I'm just like, let him go with the Bucks, bro. Honestly, let him go, because at this point, he's already what, 40 something.
Yeah.
He said his
Ooh,
body's
Kevin,
banged up.
is he that
Let him
old?
go, bro. Let
He's
him
like
go.
in his 40s. Yeah. Ooh, fellas, I gotta piss real quick.
All right, go ahead, brother.
Give me 1
Hey,
second.
is Kevin Owens that old? Is he 40?
I think so, bro. I think so. I mean, I can look, but I'm just already to the point where I'm just tired of all these high demands, bro. Like Tony Khan has all the money. Let him sign the whole fucking roster.
Yeah.
Like now, I hate that it's a money thing now. You know what I mean? If you want to be there,
Yeah.
you be there. But if you want to make money, go wrestle for Tony Khan, bro.
It's looking like more like the actual sports of today, you know.
Yeah, especially in
Like,
basketball, bro. That's a big
yes,
one. You know what I mean?
these guys is getting 300 mil 3 years, 100
Yeah.
million a year, and they playing maybe 60% of the games.
Yeah,
You know,
well, yeah. I mean, that's everywhere. He
and
just turned 40 in May, so
so
yeah. I knew he was in his 40s.
he's freshly 40. You
Yeah.
know, haven't had the title in a while, and then not a real lengthy run. I also envision, you know, if he doesn't win, I think he forces his way into a triple threat.
Okay, I mean that works too. And
I,
another way too is just like if he wants the world title, just like these other guys that signed to AEW for that world title. Let me tell you right now, none of those guys are getting those world titles. You know what I
no,
mean? I'm surprised they actually gave it to Samoa Joe at one point just to keep him around. But I just like if these WWE guys want to go get that world title over there, I'm telling you, you're gonna be waiting for a while.
Back again.
I mean, Adam Cole has not even won the AEW title. You know what I mean?
exactly,
So what does that
Dude,
say?
because they
fucking
overpromised a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like, and then the way it's going is like you're gonna have a champ. At this rate, you're gonna have a new champion a month based on the
Yeah.
promises that were made.
Yeah, and to me, it reminds me of WCW, bro. It's like there's too many fucking main guys, and then you want to. At one point, they're switching the title every fucking week just to get ratings and shit. They're treating that world title like if it was the hardcore title, the 24/7 title.
And,
You talking about AEW?
Yeah,
yeah,
like
Absolutely.
because that's what I was telling Webb. Like if Kevin Owens wants to go to AEW, they're gonna give him a big contract. I said, go let him go, bro. Let him go. Like that's the thing.
They
Like
are.
it's kind of like the NBA now. Like they're gonna be like going for the bigger contract, and that's the thing that sucks, bro.
yeah, and it's stuck in the love out of wrestling. Like
Exactly. I mean, you want to just go for money? Fuck that. Fuck it, man. Like go. I'm not even like mad about that.
like I'm in it for the love, man.
Yeah,
You
me
know,
too. Me too.
I'm in it
They
for the
are,
love.
bro. They're offering these big contracts to these guys just so they don't go to WWE.
Yeah.
Not saying WWE isn't doing the same thing, but at least
Yeah, you're
WWE is
right.
giving these guys like direction with their characters. You guys said Adam Cole, bro. I keep forgetting that Adam Cole is even there, dude. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Sometimes I forget Mercedes Moné is there. And it's not. I'm not saying that out of spite. I'm saying like there's no notable female talent there. The only time they had a notable female talent there was in the beginning with Britt Baker and Jade Cargill. Like other than that, I know Hikaru Shida. I know Paige is there.
Yeah,
Saraya is always injured, bro. She doesn't even wrestle. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
And
She
then
might as well be a valet
for
from what I'm.
men, like MJF and
Moxley.
Mox,
Dude, I
but like
forgot MJF was there. What the hell? I haven't seen him on TV.
that's what it is. But that's AEW's MO is like they'll hot shot book and put together these good matches randomly, but like with no
Zero
direction.
story, zero anything, bro.
You know what? AEW, they could benefit from newer writers, new creative direction. They need somebody, especially with the character development department, if they even have one. You know, that's what WWE does well, right? Even if you were big somewhere, they repackage you and get you to where you are supposed to be. Like for instance, we mentioned Jade Cargill. Okay, Jade Cargill, they touted her as the hottest free agent. Not working out, repackaged her into the tag team, due to go with a split with Bianca and go bigger, and then we'll go from there. It's a lot like that. Like Joe Hendry, when he eventually comes over full time, we already seen his character development.
Yep.
Now we just gonna go to the run. LA Knight too. How many times he got repackaged? You
Yeah.
know. So we got people. You just got to find it until it actually works. Like even the Usos, like we said earlier. Yes, they came out with their first thing. Then they went, the native route, and now the Uso penitentiary is what works for them. So
look at our classics. Look at our classics. Look at The Rock. The Rock came out as Rocky Maivia, then transformed into The Rock.
You're right, bro. It was the same thing like the Usos.
Yeah.
Like they came out the same way like Rocky Maivia.
Mm-hmm. So again, that's the thing with AEW and WWE. WWE knows how to repackage and rework somebody before completely giving up on them. AEW needs to work on that a lot.
Bro, you're right. It's
there's no writers, bro.
They have,
There's no writers. AEW built its company based off one of the sole pillar fucking facts that this is a place where you can come hone your craft. You have your own creative control. And that was their biggest problem, because now you do that. You have a lot of guys like Hogan in the 90s. Like, that shit doesn't work for me.
You do that with the people you trust, not just any fucking buddy or just any fucking indie wrestler. You know what I mean? Like, I completely get it. And it's just like, bro, Tony Khan, why are you so mad about WWE success? Think about it. They came from the fucking 70s, 80s, but before that, fucking Vince McMahon's dad, from all those years past, bro, they know this shit, bro. It's just like they're like the NFL, exactly what they are. Like, how do you compete with that? You can't. I'm just saying the facts, because we're talking about the Hogan era. You know what I mean? We're talking about the 90s era. We're talking about everything in general, all of wrestling, the Monday Night Wars. And bro, that's what you get. That AEW shit. It's as close as TNA. Like, it's not gonna get any better than that.
I'm gonna say in a big simple term, because like everybody knows I'm a big battle rap fan, right? Shout out to Smack White, but one of his taglines is, "You can copy the style, you can copy the format, but you can't copy respect." And that's what WWE.
That's deep. That's deep. That's really deep.
WWE got that, so you can't copy the respect that they got. So yeah, Cody Khan, you copy the style, you copy the format, but you can't copy that respect that they have.
Yeah, grown ass men paying for to put bread in the table, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what they did. You know what I mean? Grown ass folks, and I just see now it's just nothing but like young bucks, like kids that are gamers that are fucking doing all these flips and 1,000 finishers, bro. There's like I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
And let's go and again, stay with that. Like when I was younger, right? Attitude era. Back in the day, I'm a gamer, so when I used to create the player, I used to get all the high flying moves and all.
Me too. Yeah, we all were like that.
I'm a kid. As I got older as a man,
you grow up. Yeah, you grow up.
I see how things work out. If when you get into a couple of scuffles around the way.
Yeah,
I can't do none of that, but I can do the suplex right here. I can do this. I can do that. All these little realistic looking moves. So I got into that more moveset. So again, the high flying stuff is for the kids, but it's rare that a high flyer is usually like the face of the brand,
and that's the thing that I'm just bro, I'm always gonna be WWE only because less is more, and the storytelling and just a fucking slam in front of fucking 90,000 people go ape shit. You know what I mean? Like, shit's amazing, bro. Like, it's really crazy, like how it's just like a strategic psychological kind of, and they always said it in announcers, like, oh, they're playing mind games, and I used to love those kind of matches, and I still do. So like it's no comparison, bro. No comparison at all.
Like, one of the best writing jobs I think they've done during our time that we all watch is Triple H, where they called him the cerebral assassin.
Yes, sir.
They made you
the cerebral assassin.
They made him a villain,
and not only that, bro. Like the Jim Ross got him the highest over of over, bro. He'd be like, you son of a bitch, and all this shit. Like, bro, you've seen that shit, bro.
Like you felt it as a kid. Like even when he used to pull out
son of a bitch like that, he would cuss the fuck out of Triple H, bro.
Then he get the sledgehammer, like a sled. Who picks a sledgehammer? Like, a sledgehammer as a weapon is wild. Like, think about it. Like, Now, normally he usually puts his hand in front of it and use it, but is that one time against Shawn Michaels, he actually
right there in the back.
Like,
yes, sir.
Yeah. So again, this is storytelling, like Jay Esco said. The storytelling is different, you know.
It's storytelling is everything, Oos. In this in this shit, storytelling is everything, bro. From the facial expressions to the body language to the way that they verbiage everything. Like
for example, you know, I'll give respect when it's due, especially this part. It's crazy. WrestleMania 19, Hogan versus Vince McMahon, and that part where Vince McMahon's all fucking bloody and he's like peeking in the ring, like slowly getting up, and you can see his eyes. Like that shot right there, bro. Oh my god, like that's what I'm talking about. That's wrestling on me right there.
That's classic, bro. Like, or when Undertaker, he goes back and becomes the Phenom again against, you know, from Kane.
Against Kane. Hands down, one of my favorite. WrestleMania 20 is probably one of my favorite WrestleManias of all time, solely because of that Undertaker Kane storyline. Like, Kane buries his brother in a buried alive match, and the only way that Undertaker can come back is as the dead man. Everything made fucking sense. And I remember watching that WrestleMania and like almost in tears because he came back with the henchmen with the torches, and then
that
the
was
old theme song.
The Druids,
Hearing
that was a good call by Vince, bro, because like before that it was the American Badass,
and which I love.
Yeah, me too.
And like, that's him organically. That's really Undertaker organically. We do know that he's a biker out of there, but
the dead man. That's what the Undertaker is. An Undertaker is someone involved with, you know, the death. It surrounds himself with death and the afterlife and whatnot. So to go back and bring back his OG theme and let him grow his hair out, I was like, yo, I'm witnessing this in real fucking time. And Kane's body and Teddy, one-on-one with the Undertaker. Like, even like when Kane, when they're standing in the ring and the Undertaker does his cliche head and he has the eyes rolled back, and you see Kane like looking like, no, like I buried you, like that whole storytelling, the face.
Or do y'all remember that little gimmick for a little while where they beefed again, Undertaker Kane, and Kane stole the urn, and then he was doing stuff in special powers, but then
that's when he beat Undertaker.
Yeah, but the Undertaker was in the ring. He came back. He was sitting there like this, holding his hands out. He did the Kane pyro. I was like, oh wow, like it played into the story. Like that was the stuff. I was like, oh wow, Undertaker can do the Kane stuff now. So like stuff like that.
This was this was like some Jason versus Michael Myers shit or something.
Exactly.
Bro. Like, that was wild.
Undertaker and Kane were probably like the last two guys that had gimmicks like that made wrestling fans like not care if that shit was fake or not. Like, we knew there was no ultra power like that, but you know what I mean.
But did you see so many people with their fucking shirts? I've seen a lot of Undertaker shirts, bro. A lot of Kane shirts.
I've seen a lot of females with Undertaker shirts.
Yeah, that's true. I agree.
Like from around the way, I'm like, Undertaker t-shirt. Where you get that from? Like, you know. So
you know how heartbroken I was to find out Undertaker and Kane were not really brothers when I was a kid.
I was hurt,
bro. That was the talk of That would be the talk at lunch. About I think I've seen Kane's face one time and shit, like unmasked, and just to have those conversations at like when we're eating at lunch and shit. That was wild, bro. I remember that shit.
Like life before the internet, like it was so much.
Yeah, because you didn't really nobody really had a computer or the fucking internet. It wasn't that popular at that time.
And then but now it's like, oh no, we can Google Glenn Jacobs. Oh, the mayor of Knoxville, Tennessee.
The mayor of Knoxville.
Yeah.
We know who that is. Like
life before it leaks and shit like that. It was beautiful, man. I used to sit in front of my TV and wait for Spike TV to stop playing fucking Mansers and wait for fucking Monday Night Raw. You know the intro, the old intro. You know what I mean? Like I used to. That's when you needed to watch Juice.
What was the other shit? TNN. I used to watch that,
TNN,
and then
Spike
Slam Ball. Yeah,
Raw. The Slam Ball. Oh my god, bro! I was just talking about that shit. I love that fucking show, bro.
What's my man name? Stan Fletcher. That was my guy.
Bro.
Stan Fletcher.
TNN was a great era for WWE, man. I remember the Monday Night Raw set had the TNN logo on it.
Yeah, there you go. Remember the first
Steiner,
fucking Raw of it? It was a TLC rematch with Edge, right. Christian, the Dudleys. Man, that was crazy that was on a fucking Raw.
On a Raw.
That was crazy, bro. I'll never forget that Raw, bro, because I saw it live and I was like, what the fuck? That shit's crazy.
I got to get more ice real quick, Hold on.
All right.
My shit warm.
That's, you know what that reminds me of? ECW, because okay, so ECW had the contract, and I just like felt that's wild, that's fucked up in a way, because they're like, you know what, we could give you a better ECW. Because the first match literally was that fucking TLC match.
Yeah, it was.
That's crazy. Not thinking about it, like, what the fuck? That's crazy.
Like thinking to myself now, like how I see, especially with this the Netflix deal, I'm thinking, no, this is a wish for me, and I think that every month at least, or twice a month, we get some type of specialty match, cage match, or like keep it fresh.
I'm hoping, bro. I'm hoping at least like a badass stipulation. It doesn't have to be too extreme. It could be like a tornado fucking match, you know.
Tornado tag match.
Something interesting. I would like to see more ladder matches. I don't really care about the steel cages, to be honest, but I love me a fucking ladder match, bro.
Ladders, tables, some chairs.
Yeah, tables is always
That's the
good.
beauty of this WWE TNA relationship. We're gonna get a ladder match, tag team match with the Hardys and fucking, I don't know, MSK,
the Motor City Machine Guns, some shit like that.
Oh my lord! Blow the roof off the place.
Let's talk about those, bro. WWE. Sorry, WWE recently signed so many new talent to their to internal roster that these are big. I'm getting NXT Black and Gold vibes where they would sign these big talent from around the world. We just signed Stephanie Vaquera from Mexico, Julia from Japan, the Motor City Machine Guns, Penta and Ray Phoenix.
Dude,
we're talking about WWE going on a tirade right now, bro. I wouldn't even put it past me that they still continue going after other talents too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's gonna be fucking wild right there.
So before I forget this one point, I want to throw a golden nugget, right? Y'all see the New Day lost again, right? Cheers, Stan Marsh. As you can see,
yes, sir. New Day lost again.
The New Day lost again. So I found out something interesting scrolling the internet. Next month, October 4th, right, is the New Day's 10-year anniversary.
Yes, yeah. You think that's the turn?
Yes, it is. So because Bad Blood is the 5th.
Oh,
I think the third happens on the 5th. I'm looking at it like, ooh, October 4th is the day. Bad Blood's October 5th.
But this
Xavier's been wearing black tights.
Bro, you got to figure it out already.
There you go.
What if we're missing it? What if it's not Xavier that's doing the turning? What if we get Kofi?
Yeah, dude.
What if we get Kofi turning on Xavier? Hear me out. Kofi turns on Xavier. Kofi goes heel. We've never seen heel Kofi.
Yeah, we've never seen heel Kofi.
We've never seen heel Kofi.
We've kind of seen heel Xavier when the New Day first.
Yeah, because have you seen Kofi right now? He's just being like, "Hey, it's cool, everything's all good now. Don't worry about it."
That asshole mentality, like that attitude behind him. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I think we're getting swerved right now, bro. I don't think it's gonna be Xavier turning on Kofi.
Yeah. It's like, you know how Xavier is saying, Kofi, you're not including me in this. Where are you talking to other? What if Xavier is telling the truth? What if Kofi Ferro is being the fucking asshole? We don't know that, man. That's a good one, Oos. That would actually be more interesting for sure. I think it would work.
It would be, because it gives us new meaning to kind of like. We always see Kofi. We kind of expected Xavier at this point to be the one to turn. No, we get swerved. We get a heel Kofi, a face Xavier, and Xavier, bro. If anyone out of the fucking New Day deserves that singles run, It's Xavier, bro. He's been Consequences Creed, TNA vet, XPW vet, like just a guy that's been traveling the fucking ropes. He deserves that main single. Kofi, he's a former WWE champion. Like there's much more he can do, but I think it's Xavier's time, bro. In my opinion.
And now, yeah, go ahead, Whip.
Yes, he did. Brad Maddox. He was a part of that. He was one half of the greatest tag team in the world. Him and Brad Maddox. You know what I mean? Like, pause. No homo. I'm just saying.
That's a good one.
And now go ahead, Jay. Let's go. Pardon me.
Former X Videos champion. You know what I mean?
I'm thinking, if Kofi does go heel, man, that's another world championship run. I could just tell you right now, because anybody that Kofi would work with, for sure, is just like, you could take Kofi serious because he's a fucking veteran. He's a fucking legend. If you think about it, he's a legend.
He is.
So that wouldn't be bad at all.
If I could do something with Kofi Kingston, I'd put him in a fucking tag team with. I'm just spitting. So I'd want to see him in a tag team with R-Truth. That'd be a fun tag team to watch, dog. Or I don't know, like start a new fucking Hurt Business type shit.
He kind of coaches the Street Profits where Bobby couldn't.
That would be crazy. Kofi leading the Street Profits
into a good tag team. I mean, he get pictured as, listen, I've been a tag team champion for this many times and succeeded in this and that, and push it to them. Our group had 2 single champions. Kind of push that narrative. I mean,
I think it would really work with Kofi, man, because I could just imagine like a frustrated Kofi where he's just like talking shit throughout the match, yelling at you, doing all these fucking crazy moves. It could work. I could see that happening.
Yeah.
And in fact, are they booked for? Not to cut you off. Are they booked for the SmackDown for the October 4th SmackDown?
No, they're Raw talent, so I don't think they're going to. I think it's good. The turn's going to be at Bad Blood.
Okay,
it's got to.
Yeah, this coming Saturday, bro. Shit. Wait, is it or next Saturday?
Next Saturday. I see like maybe they build some kind of social media thing where like New Day's 10 year, and then like, they continue that through Bad Blood, and then something happens where they celebrate the New Day 10 year, and then Kofi hits Xavier with the Trouble in Paradise, and then I don't know, like shoves pancakes up his ass. I'm not too sure. Pause.
I'm not gonna lie, because it makes the most sense, but forgive me, guys. What is Xavier's finishing move?
The backwoods. It's just a pin or some shit. Or I thought it was that elbow or whatever the fuck it was.
The backwoods. Isn't it like the elbow off the top rope?
Yeah, springboard elbow drop. I don't know. Something like that.
And that's not heel turn enough.
No, it is. It's the backwoods. It's a rope walk diving elbow drop. It's called the backwoods.
Oh my god.
Smoke much?
Like the
smoke much?
That part's pretty cool, but it sounds funny. I don't know.
I think the Trouble in Paradise is kind of more of a just by
Trouble
the name itself.
In Paradise.
Oh, that was the worst Jamaican
bring
accent.
Old Kofi back.
Oh, my Jamaican friends hated it. Yeah, my Jamaican friends hated that. I said, he's Jamaican. My friend was like, no, he's not Jamaican.
He's not Jamaican.
Not at all. Oh, man. Shout out to my friend Sheldon. He used to hate that guy. Oh,
and I'm also, bro, I cannot stand Kofi just always smiling, bro. Like, let's cut that shit off already. Just turn him heel.
True.
Oh, my God.
One thing I wanted to ask you guys, too. What are you guys' thoughts on Miro Rusev requesting his release from AEW?
It sounds like he was promised some shit and realized he wasn't getting none of the promises, so he's like, nah, I'm done with this shit.
So
that's what it sounded like to me.
Funny thing about Miro, the first night of WrestleMania, I went to watch it at the casino in Philly, and Miro's ex-wife, CJ Perry, Lana, was there, and people were chanting Miro. Yeah, she was for the watch party I was at. Lana and Lacey Evans were the people who hosted. That was the watch party I went to. By the way, I also won a trivia contest here on behalf of Wrestling News and Brews, so fuck all them. Anyways, but like I think a big part of Miro leaving is also because there's speculation that Lana was fucking around with dudes backstage in AEW.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think that. I think it's him wanting to leave, not just because he wants to go back to WWE, but because bro is at AEW working with the motherfuckers that fuck Lana. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think it's just toxic for him to be there, bro. And plus, he's not being utilized. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, his gimmick though in AEW was fire, bro. The fucking the god. I don't know what it was, but like he came out to like trumpets. It was a crazy song. God's chosen, God's favorite, or something.
Yeah, something. Yeah, favorite wrestler. I don't know, some shit like that. I know what you're talking about.
Miro had the perfect gimmick, but I want when he comes back to WWE, you know, it's got to be Rusev Day all over.
Oh, Rusev Day all day. Hey, I gotta go.
Versus Gunter.
I'm gonna hit up the restroom before I go. I'm just gonna say something. Yeah, Kofi was heel. It was back in 2016 with the New Day, or 15.
That's right.
But remember, they were all heel at one point.
That's right. When
I missed that Kofi, and hopefully they bring that one back. I'll be back.
Listen. Wow. I mean, Lana is a cheating piece of shit, huh? You know,
she's a whore. I mean, that's just what it is. Can I ask you a question, Oos?
For sure.
That headset you're wearing, are those Beats?
No, these Turtle Beaches.
Turtle Beach is even more classier, my friend.
Yes, sir.
I didn't realize they look like Dre Beats. We got some people here that are watching that I actually got a text from somebody who wanted me to ask you based on battle rap, who is your top 3 battle rappers of all time?
My top 3 of all time. Well, I'm going with Jersey first. Arsenal from Newark, New Jersey.
I've heard of Arsenal.
Second, I'm gonna go Loaded Lux from Harlem, New York. And third is gonna be a tough, but I have to pick somebody. If I'm gonna pick somebody for third, I don't want to pick anybody new because people like I'm crazy. The third one, I'm gonna have to go Sue Surf, Newark, New Jersey.
And this is a question for me. If you could see 2 WWE talent battle rap on a non-scripted, just freestyle, John Cena excluded, who would you pick? Just 2 guys to go head-to-head in the battle rap.
Oh, me? One of the Usos, of course, because organically the Usos actually did it correctly. The Usos, maybe. Mm-hmm. And if I'll give Montez a shot, because I think Montez seems like he's a creative guy. So Montez Ford, I think he could step up to the plate and do something. You know?
Okay. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a I like battle rap. Like I like listening to like some of the bars they spit. It's crazy. And it's crazy because I didn't even realize that like a lot of the shit seems like, how do I say? Theatrical. No, not scripted. Theatrical, like very expressive. But when I realize like these guys are taking actual shots at them, and this is a lot of the shit is personal, I'm like, oh shit.
but Oos, think about where it comes from. It comes from wrestling. A lot of them is our age now. So like a lot of guys like if I sent you that clip the other day, a guy named Tay Rock from Baltimore, a guy from DNA is a guy from Queens, New York, who has his own wrestling podcast, but a battle rap thing. So he does that as well. He was with Bret Hart not too long ago. And
oh wow,
Charlie Clips. It's like there's a lot of them that watch like Arsenal. His thing is he'll Hulkamania leg drop you. He'll say that in a minute in one of his battle raps. He'll hit you with the Hulkamania leg drop. But that lets you know that what a lot of these guys did watch wrestling and think about it as a promo, right? You got 3 rounds of a promo in the ring. That's what basically battle rap is. It's like me trying to disrespect you with words, you know, without putting hands on you just yet. You know, battle rap, they don't fight. I mean, sometimes, but for the most part, it's the same as a wrestler. It's like how the Rock and Triple H used to go at it, pretty much.
Right.
But it's it's different round. It's like, you know, it's more street stuff, but it's kind of the same to me. Like if you notice, a lot of them, like because I have a lot of these guys Instagram that I follow, a lot of them are wrestling fans. A lot of them be at WrestleMania. A lot of them, I might have showed you. Actually, two of them jumped into a wrestling promotion. Tay Rock, the guy I showed you, I see in a video of him jumping off the top rope of some indie promotion. But again, they're crossing those
jumping
barriers.
off the top rope is crazy.
Like what's my man? Samoa Joe, who's really in tune with it. He was talking about Shotgun Suge. Like Samoa Joe know what's going on. So it's again, that marriage is pretty good. Like I said, the battle rap is kind of like a promo wrestling, pretty much in my book.
Yep, it's very expressive. I'm gonna say
yes,
that
it is
very expressive.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
And the thing I love about it is multicultural, man. We got it's a Mexican guy named Don Marino, who I like, is pretty nice. It's a Polynesian guy, I believe he's Samoan. His name is Jay the Nightwing. He's from Seattle. So
SeaTac. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's pretty decent. So it's like, again, it's a mixture of everybody. You know, you got the guys in Canada, like even Drake. I don't know if you ever heard the caffeine app. Drake was actually sponsoring that for them to have a platform to be on. So it's a built platform, but again, a lot of wrestling bars.
You gotta send me more of these clips, fellas. I gotta pee one more time. One more time.
Sure. I'm gonna send to both of you.
I gotta pee real quick, fellas.
Yes, sir. Do you think?
Yeah, man, but if I do get that D-Web, especially like I know you said Triple H and The Rock. You couldn't have said it any better than that, because they would actually go at it like crazy, and they would let them say whatever the fuck. They have their point. They know what the hell they're going with this, right? So they do that. But one thing that was kind of close to that, man, that AEW with CM Punk and MJF was fucking crazy, right? You remember that shit? That one was pretty wild too, bro.
Yeah, you ain't even lying, bro. Like, man, listen, that as much as I don't watch AEW, I did watch that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely, bro.
Yeah, so it's like, and I have high hopes for MJF. So hopefully in the near future, we will see him, because he gives me that how can I say, he gives me that Triple H kind of feel, that the old Triple H feel. So it's like, it's only natural to only see him eventually on the big stage. So MJF, stop playing with the little man. Bring your ass over, bro.
Yeah, bro. I like those quick fucking. I don't know how they do it, bro, but they're just like quick with it, bro. They got that gift of gab, bro.
Exactly.
Like, The Rock was one of those guys. Triple H was one of those guys. People that would just love to fucking do that shit. You know what I mean? Like, they'll get a kick out of it. So, I mean, even Enzo Amore at one point, bro.
Yeah, Enzo
was doing good shit.
Yo, Enzo used to cut the hell out some promos, like Enzo,
but it's just, bro, it's just like too much. He didn't know how to contain it all.
Exactly, yeah. Like,
that's the only downfall, bro. And it's not like he was like a drug addict. I don't remember him being anything like that. It was just Enzo
Amore.
I guess too much, bro. It was too much from. He didn't know how to put it in as a human being. You know what I mean?
Like you said, Jay, you was like, sometimes less is more. Sometimes, the talking worked for him, but he needed to focus on the punchlines instead of the actual filler.
Yeah.
So,
because anybody can talk shit like that, but
exactly. But what is it actually meaning? What is it hitting? Are you hitting?
Exactly. That's why MJF right now has to be one of the best right now. Honestly, from this modern era, I'm talking about the modern era. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
MJF definitely.
He gives me that young CM Punk, but a Triple H type of.
Yeah. Like where he doesn't sound like a clown, or you know what I mean?
Exactly.
MJF is definitely one of the best influential fucking heels that we have nowadays, because he can give you the gift of gab, and at the same time he produces it, or he projects himself like a major star. Bro is undersized, bro. He is fucking short. He's a small man.
Yeah, dude, that's the only thing.
He walks like he's fucking Big Show with Brock Lesnar fucking star power. Dude is crazy. He's good.
Like he owns that shit, and like he believes in himself. He owns that shit. Fuck it, let him cook. You know,
he's from Long Island. You know, nah, I'm not Long Island shit, but I'm saying MJF. If MJF really wanted to, bro, he could make moves in the wrestling world that would dominate the entire thing, bro. Like I think you give him the WWE platform, MJF is the most talked about heel in the business.
to be honest, MJF, like body wise, pause, reminds me of LA Knight.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
Yeah, he's LA Knight.
Look how frozen this shit is.
He's
frozen. Hey, I like that.
He's LA Knight body size with Adam Cole height, but dude has the charisma of Triple H, bro.
Yeah, he has charisma, bro. Like
he's like a fucking smart ass, dude. Just
mind
like
you, he fucking on live TV called Tony Khan a fucking mark, like not like emphasizing, but quote unquote, you fucking mark.
Yeah, you fucking mark.
Hands down, the best AEW moment was when MJF crashed out, dude.
MJF, man, he's gonna be remembered for that. That was like must see TV.
Yes, it was.
And this is why he needs to hop over to the big stage, because all the shit that he says, especially in this Netflix era coming, MJF will be welcomed.
That's why I don't. He had just re-signed with AEW. I don't know if you guys seen that. He re-signed.
Yeah, the bidding war of 2024, man. It wasn't really much, was it?
It ended. Tony Khan threw the book at him, which I get it, but like at the same time, if I'm MJF, I'm thinking like, yo, like, do I want to be like Kenny Omega, where I'm gonna try and stick it out with AEW, and my legacy just kind of diminishes in a way because AEW is diminishing? Or am I gonna take the leap now, like Jade Cargill, like Cody Rhodes, like Ricky Starks is going to, like Penta? Am I gonna take advantage of jumping into WWE when it's hot and becoming a fucking star? He doesn't have any bad vibes with WWE people, anyways. Like he's still friends with Punk. That's what he had said. Like he respects Punk and all that. Like he has the opportunity. He had the opportunity to jump, but he didn't because Tony Khan's bag. Like you said, Webb. Like, you know, like you're thinking at this point for him, like I should go there. I should fucking. It's the right time, but he made the wrong decision in resigning with AEW, dog. Like AEW is a sinking ship. They're what is it? They're
the Titanic.
They're the Titanic, bro. They're as much as they want to try and argue with you, like, oh, they're succeeding though. They're succeeding. Viewership, live attendance numbers, everything is tanking, bro.
You don't really have like a show like NXT.
You don't
to make these stars, and when you just have people that you're just bringing out of nowhere and then putting them against main eventers or just giving them the TV time, that's where it's
absolutely, bro. Like they have no fucking their NXTs, Ring of Honor, AEW, Rampage, Collision, whatever. Them shits are tanking, bro. No one cares about Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor died when they sold to AEW.
Yeah.
There's no startup or build show for the younger unnoticed talents to hone their shit. NXT is literally one of, if not the most talked about wrestling shows in the world, alongside Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, because you have the TNA influence, you have the main roster influence. They have primetime TV deals, bro. Like it's crazy.
Not to cut you guys, I don't know how accurate this is, but like you were saying about MJF securing his bag, it says on Sportskeeda.com, MJF has secured a $15 million year deal with AEW.
Say that again.
How many years?
It says a multi-year deal for $15 million.
A year, or the whole thing's 15?
The whole couple years. So it's
so probably 3 years, 15 million. About
4 years, 15 million a year. 15, yeah, that's what it said.
4 years, 15 million a year.
Yeah,
15 million a year, or
make about what, 60 mil?
Yeah, 60 mil. Now, this brings me to bring up this other thing I brought up.
Like
so
NBA
they're
stuff.
saying here's the top 23 WWE paid wrestlers for 2024. So the list is as follows: the highest being the top, lowest being the bottom. So I'm gonna just read off names. I got Brock Lesnar. It's saying 12 million.
Damn, so he's the highest paid wrestler right now.
Yeah, and this is annually.
Crazy.
It's saying again, I don't know how accurate this is, but this was what I found, and it's kind of consistent. It says Roman Reigns is $5 million a year, Randy Orton 4.5, Triple H 3.6, AJ Styles.
Oh, you know what? I think that went up, man, because it's actually like Finn Balor's making 7 right now, 7 million. Roman, he's making about, I don't know if he's making more than Brock or he's making like at least 10, something like that.
They got Becky Lynch at 3.
Yeah, 3. That's right. Rhea's about. I think Rhea was making 5 or 6.
Yeah, so it's
the Finn Balor was crazy to me. That was 7 million.
Yeah, no, this is Sports Kitty again. So yeah, Roman did get the bump up. I think he got 10. Yeah, they bumped him up.
No wonder he resigned, man. 15 a year.
He can get paid more than Brock. So why not? I mean. But then again, it's like, it's like you with shitty AEW that can close any day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that guy, like he doesn't have a budget or anything. He can go past that.
Yeah.
But there's 15, you could get like a couple of good, maybe 3 or 4 pretty good wrestlers and get MJF instead.
And then fuck the Jaguars. I'm sorry, I said that out loud. Sorry.
No, yeah, fuck the Jaguars, fuck the Bengals because they pissed me off.
Jaguars. Hey, my Packers won. Shit, I'm good. I'm gravy.
Oh, you know what? You're a Packers fan. Your Packers won. A shout out to our boy Trav, Big Trav. He's also a Packers fan. You Packers and Cowboys, you motherfuckers.
Yeah. Hey, we lost this week.
What's your week? What's your record though? Because we are 0-3 after tonight.
We are 1-2.
1-2 over here.
That's bad for us though. Because we projected to do a lot better.
No, 2-1. My bad. 2-1.
Yeah. And we played the shitty ass Giants. So if we don't beat them, I'm not watching. I'm done.
I'm crying because fucking Cincinnati, man.
That's that Jordan Love's not even playing. I think he's still injured.
Yeah, you got Malik Willis playing for y'all.
That's crazy.
Oh my lord.
I'm crying right now,
I saw. You had a heavy heart earlier. I think I sold this guy. He had a heavy heart. I'm like, oh boy, bro, you okay with that?
I'm crashing out. All right. I don't know if you know this. I went to go piss, and every time I piss, I'm taking a sip of Taylor Port. All right.
Yeah.
These fucking Bengals, bro. We're supposed to go to the Super Bowl. Joe Burrow is supposed to be fucking healthy. I'm. Oh my god. Give me 1 second. Let me grab something and show you guys this. This is how much.
Oh wow. You see how he snatched up that earpiece? That's an angry man.
Make me the big screen, please. I've had this since 2012. All right. This is a fucking custom fucking.
Let's go.
Bengals fucking portrait. You could only get in Cincinnati. I ordered it and got it. This is when Andy Dalton was the fucking quarterback. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis was the running back, bro. AJ Green was still with the Bengals, bro. I swear to God, I have a Ray Maluga jersey from 2008 in my fucking closet.
Shout out to that AEW shirt right there, man.
Oh no, yeah, hey, fuck these guys. These guys are all. I wear this on Wrestling News and Brews for one reason only, to hate on them, because I fucking hate them. But I'm about to crash out. The Bengals are embarrassing. AEW is embarrassing. The AEW to me,
are the Bengals?
Are the Bengals in the NFL? And we're 0-3, bro. There's no other team there's no one that's defeated like us, bro. We are in last place in the NFL right now, bro.
God damn.
But fuck Tony Khan. If the Bengals played the fucking Jaguars next week, I would cheer for the Bengals. But if we lost, I wouldn't. It's not like I wouldn't have expected it. You know what I mean? Like I'm heartbroken right now, bro.
I feel your pain.
I'm heartbroken. If the Cowboys, you're a Cowboys fan, I want you guys to please beat the Giants, because we play the Giants at MetLife in a few weeks. Fuck. All right.
And that's a
Tony
crazy
Khan.
rivalry right there.
Fuck Tony Khan. Fuck Shahid Khan. Fuck the Jaguars. All right. Fuck AEW. Fuck John Moxley. Fuck the
Say it. You know what I want to say. You already know what I'm saying. I should even mention fucking the name. Fucking orange bastard.
fuck Pockets.
Fuck Pockets. Fuck that piece of shit.
Orange Cassidy. Who else am I gonna say fuck to? Fuck the Young Bucks.
Yeah.
Fuck Kazuchika Okada, bastard. I'm not done yet.
Oh, rant.
Fuck Swerve's backup dancer. What's his name? Prince Nana. Fuck him.
Prince Nana.
Fuck Prince Nana just because his dance. I like it though, but still fuck him. Not saying I hate him, but fuck Triple H for fucking over the Hurt Business because I really wanted that stable to fucking be
successful. Dude, I even had a fucking dream of Bobby Lashley. Like, this is crazy.
You had a dream of Bobby Lashley?
Yeah, it was in WWE, bro.
Explain, because I'm interested.
Yeah, he was like back in WWE. They're like, oh yeah, we worked out this deal. I don't know how much he was getting paid. It was awesome. I thought it was real.
Dude, if we could, if WWE could rebuild a new Nation of Domination, Bobby Lashley would be the pinnacle.
Why don't they, man?
Bobby Lashley and MVP as like the spokesman, like the fucking like dude. Who, if we could, real question, if we could rebuild a new Nation of Domination with talent from all over other promotions and put them in WWE, who would you rebuild Nation of Domination with?
And remember, I was telling you, I was like, man,
how many members?
You know, that would be badass. Instead of The Rock being in the bloodline, he would just be the Nation of Domination. Yes. So I'll definitely have The Rock in that damn group. And for sure, Lashley, if he was signed, man, I wanted Melo to get in that group too. That would be fucking badass. But all company, you got to put a Swerve in there for sure.
Yes.
Maybe some Moose. What do y'all think?
Apollo Crews.
Oh, Apollo Crews, bro. That would be underrated as fuck right there.
Fuck it, Kofi.
I'd put Kofi. Yes. Oh man, Kofi.
I really would. I'd put Kofi, and because Nation of Domination wasn't necessarily just strictly African American. Like they influenced Owen Hart. They influenced The Rock.
That was badass. Yeah.
You know who I think would fit in that group? I think Jacob would.
Yeah, dude, that would be badass.
Savage.
I feel what you mean. Yeah, you're right.
Of all of them, I think Jacob. You put Jacob in that, bro.
He just looks, would be crazy for that group, man.
It would be a crazy faction, bro. Think about it.
Hot take, even though he's from yesteryear, Booker T.
Booker T would be a perfect fucking.
Ooh, yes, sir. But man, the OG Nation, bro, come on, man. It was everybody in that group was fucking badass, bro. Godfather was in that shit.
Yes.
Fucking D'Lo Brown, Farouk.
Yeah. Mark Henry,
man. That's how he was. That's how I known who Mark Henry was, not that other fucking gimmick he had before.
Sexual chocolate.
Yo.
It was funny. But yeah, now that I think about it, I don't know what Vince was thinking, man.
You know, it's crazy. 3-6 Mafia just played earlier. It's a 3-6 Mafia. Love. I know it's getting late in the podcast, but I have one more question I want to ask y'all, and I need your real opinions on this because it has been leaked. The Rock schedule has opened up post January 2025. We all know the obvious adamant main event of WrestleMania Night 2 is probably going to be The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Obviously, Roman has told Cody that after this, he's coming back for what's his, and that's the WWE Championship, is Big Goldie.
Damn.
How would you guys book the storyline? Or, well, we get Rock versus we get Roman versus Cody after this part 2. How would you guys book the inevitable Rock versus Roman storyline? How would you guys book that leading into Rock Roman Mania 41 at Allegiant Stadium?
I think personally, something you said earlier, if the people we say don't win the Royal Rumble don't win, Roman wins, and he pulls a double night of duty like Cody did at WrestleMania. Remember,
Okay. Right.
Cody did double nights, and I think Roman the same.
Like wrestle Rock and wrestle Cody or some shit like that.
Correct. Do both. I mean, if Cody can do it, I'm dead. Like Roman's on this tear, and like anything you can do, I could do better. Like that's kind of his thing. So
that's exactly
why not even go with that? Like him win beat the Rock night 1, beat Cody night 2. Because Rock they did the tag team match night 1, correct?
Yeah,
yep, they did.
So do it exactly like that. You know?
Yeah, well, for me, it's real hard to kind of predict this shit. I would have thought maybe sometime like in War Games, but I'm really thinking it's gonna build up from the Rumble to then. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll get the Rock versus Roman this year because what else year? And then, like you said, we get Cody versus Randy. I mean, it makes sense. But then again, we still have John Cena in the picture. What if John Cena versus Stone Cold Steve Austin? That would be crazy, man.
That will be wild.
Right.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to think of some crazy matches, man. Some bangers.
We also have to remember that this is also John Cena's fucking his farewell, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
This is John Cena's farewell. How do we book John Cena's farewell? Do we just book him in a classic John Cena match? There's a lot of storylines I want to see him get into. I want to see Cena versus Orton again. Edge's contract is up in 2025 with AEW, guys.
Hey, I can see him coming back, bro.
Hear me out, and let me just let me kind of just emphasize this, right? John Cena's greatest rivalries came in the form of 3 people. One is definitely Randy Orton. 2 is Miz. 3 is Edge.
Nice.
I would say Daniel Bryan, but Daniel Bryan wasn't never really a rival for Cena.
Mm-hmm.
I see Cena going at it with he can't end his career without having to face Edge one more time.
Bro.
Rated R superstar.
That would be wild, man. Yeah, Edge definitely needs to come back home, but I don't know. I don't know if he's still pried into the wrestling, but we'll see. We'll see if he's still prideful working over there.
That's a tough sell. That's
what it feels like to me. It's just like he wants to prove it to himself. I don't know. But to him to return to WWE, wrestle John Cena, let's go.
It is. We need it because the John Cena retirement tour is what's going to really carry. And my picture of Andy Dalton dropped. Funny enough, it dropped because the Bengals play Andy Dalton and the Panthers next week.
Yeah,
bitch. But fucking bitch. Like I was saying, the John Cena fucking retirement tour is what's gonna carry WWE. Fuck you, Andy Dalton, you fucking bitch. I wanted to say another word, but I can't because it's bad. Fuck it. Fuck you, Andy Dalton, faggot. Hey, it's wrestling news and brews, right? I'm crashing out.
It's live stream. I mean, it's the Livewire as well too. This is where Stone Cold will come on early in the mornings and talk all this shit.
Webb, if I had my own way at work and I didn't care what people thought, I would have said that word even more at work, especially tonight on one individual who you know what I'm talking about. Fuck Andy Dalton, faggot. Anyways, let me let me just say this, bro. The John Cena retirement tour is going to be a fucking crazy story. It's going to be the talk of the town. It's going to be the talk of wrestling, talk of news. I think it ends in one way, in my opinion, and that's John Cena versus Cody. And I think Cody retains that championship against Cena, but I think that's the only way you kind of solidify Cody as the next John Cena of this era. He beats John Cena. But there's going to be a lot of guys in his retirement tour that he faces. I think Danielson comes back because Danielson's contract also ends this year or next year. Edge's contract ends next year. The Miz, he's a lifer, but still, you can't end it without facing the Miz. And there's guys who are in their prime of their careers right now that I think he has to face too. Austin Theory is one of them. Logan Paul is another one. He gets that rematch against Austin Theory, but he faces Logan Paul. I think he also faces guys like Braun Breaker. But in my opinion, he cannot end his career until he faces Edge, bro. That was one of the greatest fucking rivalries of all time, bro.
No, for sure. Especially in John Cena's book, bro.
Yes, sir.
I think he gets a KO match too.
Oh, for sure. That's a for sure. Yeah, that one's given.
KO's debut on the main roster. He beat fucking John Cena as an NXT
his number
champion.
one fan, bro. The son is John Cena diehard fan.
But there's one guy I really wanted to see Cena wrestle before he retired, and it's this guy right here.
I don't know if we're getting that.
I wanted to see this, and I wanted to see this right here.
Would have been great, man. And at least this one more. Yeah, man, there you go. Maybe
this guy right here.
That's more doable.
What's my name, bitch?
Let's go, bro. We got to see Jericho versus Cena.
We got to see Jericho. Jericho's contract is actually almost up too. Well, I don't know if it's next year or the year after, but Jericho came a long way from telling us that AEW was going to start beating Raw in the ratings.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Bro, he can't even beat Saturday night's main event or fucking superstars in the fucking ratings. You know what I mean? They're drawing 500K a night.
Just give it up. I don't know why it's all about. I mean, competition is good, but when it's real competition, you know what I mean?
Right. That's my opinion. I don't think WWE really cares about AEW's viewership because at this point they're shitty, and I don't think Chris Jericho has anything more to do at that fucking what did Triple H call it? Pissant
company.
You know, it is what it is. We're gonna see the eventual signings of Billy Gunn and his sons to WWE again.
Oh, for sure, that's happening.
We're going to see Brock Anderson and Arn Anderson signed to WWE soon. We're going to see it all, bro. We're going to see, eventually, in my opinion, we're going to see the Undisputed Era come back to WWE.
I hope so, man. I really do.
If not them, because I know Adam Cole is still hanging on the Young Bucks nuts.
Yeah.
I think because also breaking news, if you guys didn't know that Adam Cole and Britt Baker are broken up, I think we get Britt Baker coming to WWE too.
You want to know my ultimate plan, guys?
Yeah.
At least about the 5-10 year plan. I think WWE absorbs 2 to 3 promotions, meaning TNA being the first and AEW Ring of Honor being the second and third.
TNA is definitely getting.
I see it coming.
TNA is already signed to TKO. Anthem, is that their company's name?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Anthem.
Anthem, their streaming company. TNA, that's where their video library is. Anthem. I think TNA gets acquired by TKO, and like you said, Webb, ROH AEW in the next 5 years or so gets bought out by fucking, because all of Tony Khan and Shahid Khan's other fucking sports clubs, they're doing shitty. They need the money. They're gonna need it. Yeah. Sell AEW to TKO, bro.
And I think AEW what end up happening is they make that more of like a Legends brand, more like the older talent. They don't have to work as much. I think they do something like that. I think what they do with TNA and NXT, they kind of like pour that into one thing, maybe possibly 2 shows out of that. Which
really good. The 2 shows will be really good. Not even.
And I think when that happens, we'll have wrestling, nonstop wrestling all week.
And WWE monopolized the entire thing, and as they should, because WWE is top tier.
And probably branch out and give those other indie promotions a chance. just to collaborate. That'll be in my perfect world. Now, the business world takes a whole lot of money. We'll see how it goes. It's hard to do that, but again, that's what I see. I mean, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be some fighting for it, but I think
your perfect world sounds like the reality, bro, because in a business sense, there's no one touching WWE, bro.
No.
This is not off no dick riding or glazing type
nothing
shit.
like that.
That's a fact.
Like WWE is the pinnacle of professional wrestling. AEW's second biggest event, AEW Dynamite Grand Slam, sold 6,000 tickets in New York City at Arthur Ashe Stadium. That's 6,000 tickets for a regular AEW, or not a regular AEW, but the biggest Dynamite of the year. WWE's mediocre fucking Raw tonight sold 8,000 tickets. Think about that, fellas.
That's just a regular Raw.
That's regular shit.
And also, I remember that first event that you're talking about. I forgot what they called that event, but that first match was, I think, Daniel Bryan versus Kenny Omega for the AEW Championship.
AEW Grand Slam. That's what it was.
Did you see that fucking that crowd? That was at its peak, and I don't think it's gonna ever be there again.
No, bro. That was the first AEW Grand Slam, and Kenny Omega. When they rang the bell, everybody in the crowd stood up.
Yeah, dude.
From that year,
it looked like a Hogan versus Andre match.
It did. That was 2022.
And that was just a lockup, bro.
It was.
They went so crazy.
Pre-lockup.
Yeah.
That was 2022. 2023, that same show saw a 25% drop in crowd attendance. And the next one saw another 10% drop. They're selling 6,000. That stadium sells a lot more than 8,000 seat capacity. The capacity they set this year was 6,000, and they couldn't fill that, bro.
I mean, give us a reason to watch and give a shit and care. You know what I mean? Like, no one. I definitely didn't care to. I didn't even know that they had that event. I was just like,
like
on a Wednesday. I'm definitely not thinking of wrestling too much.
Like, give us something to watch, like Paige versus Mercedes Moné in a bra and panties match. I don't know.
Yeah, listen, and back to what I was saying. Absolve. Listen, it can only be one, right? Remember, WWE beat out WCW. The NBA beat out the ABA. The NFL beat out the USFL and the AFL and probably the new XFL. They beat all them out. It only can be one. And it's going to be WWE. It's going to be that one. Mm-hmm. It's going to take over the rest.
They have to try and beat out WWE, but they can't. That's the thing.
You can't copy respect.
Straight and especially with that Netflix deal, bro. Oh man, it's only gonna get crazier.
It's about to get lit. Watch and watch. But also with this, I hope WWE also put the money also back into SmackDown as well. SmackDown just got to be. If Raw is your A show, make the what you call it just as good. Make SmackDown just as good.
Make your B show as good as your A show. That's the only way you can succeed.
Yeah. You have two top-notch products,
Cheers,
brother. But hey, you know what? Hey, this is Livewire 14, fellas. You know what I mean? We got a lot to come up, so please, guys, stay tuned. This is we've got the next episode of Friday Night SmackDown coming out this weekend.
Yep.
And next weekend we're gonna be here definitely shooting another live. Next week Saturday is Bad Blood, so y'all stay tuned. Anything else? Last remarks, fellas?
I just want to say, folks, like who said, we're gonna be making another live. That's gonna be the go home show. We're gonna be talking about the Bad Blood prediction. I don't know what you guys are gonna do that day. Maybe we can do a post or whatever kind of show that day if you are good.
Yeah, we can do a post Bad Blood show. Oh, by the way,
for sure.
This is you know it's gonna be crazy. We can do a post Bad Blood show. That's gonna be my first show as a married man. I'm
okay. Let's get it, Oos. Yeah, okay.
I'm getting married next Tuesday. This is my last live wire as a fucking non-married man. You know what I mean?
True.
So let me just So see you guys.
congrats, Oos, and we'll get that one going for sure, man. That bad blood talk, and then that bad blood itself. It's gonna be a great week, man. Y'all keep it too sweet. Spike your hair.
And see y'all later.
All right, by any means necessary.
By any means necessary. Let's get it, folks. Cheers.